de la televisión humorística, El Chavo. Interpretado por el supercomediante Chespirito. Con Carlos Villagrán como Kiko. Ramón Valdés como Don Ramón. Florinda Mesa como Doña Florinda. Y María Antonieta de las Nieves como la Chilindrina. Dirección, Enrique Segoviano.
Well, good morning, teachers and staff. Thank you so much for joining our morning announcements as usual. Today is Wednesday, October 15th, 2025. And as you can see, right, where did Mr. Trejo go?
Where's Mr. Delgado? Where are they?
What is going on here? What alternate universe have we entered? Again, this is pre-recorded, so this is from yesterday's Spirit Week theme, which was Latin Icon, which if you haven't put the pieces together, right, I am El Chavo del Ocho.
And I'm La Chilindrina.
And if you haven't watched this TV iconic show, oh my gosh, guys.
You're missing out. You need to watch it.
You are missing out. Ask your parents, right? Or look it up on YouTube. I'm sure you'll find an episode there, okay? But all of that to say, we got to get into the spirit of the Spirit Week, okay?
Yes.
So moving on. Ms. Delgado, can you lead us into...
All right, please stand and place your right hand over your heart and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May be seated.
Thank you. All right, so we do have a couple of birthdays that I want to shout out. Some of these were over the weekend, and because this is technically our Monday, right? Because we had no school yesterday. Monday, sorry. We're going to shout those weekend birthdays out, and then also those that are celebrating today. So, first grade Maria had her birthday over the weekend, and so did Jacqueline in third grade. So, happy birthday to them. And then today we celebrate Liam in kindergarten, who's celebrating his birthday. And Darwin in first grade that is also celebrating his birthday today. So, happy birthday to all of you scholars, whether it was over the weekend or today. I'm sure you're going to celebrate, or you did celebrate well. And don't forget, if there's cake,
invite us.
We would like a slice, okay? Moving on to lunch. Ms. Delgado, do you mind sharing what is for lunch today?
All right, for lunch today we have pork carnitas with Spanish rice and a hard shell taco.
Nice, delicious tacos. So that's what you're going to be having for lunch today. So if you enjoy pork carnitas.
Like I do.
Oh, like La Chilindrina.
I do.
Make sure to grab that during lunch. All right, so looking at our weather for Wednesday. So, I see a bright old sun, so it doesn't look like it's going to be any type of rain. Oh, 0% chance of rain is what it shows.
I think we're past the raining season, so yay, no more rain.
And I think it's not a cold front, but it's supposed to be a lot cooler than usual, right? With a high with the low of about 66 degrees.
Ooh,
and then the high
chilly.
to about 85. Not the chilly. So Wednesday's low will be 66 degrees between 7 and 8 a.m. And then the high will be about 85 degrees between 3 and 4, which again is usually around that after school time. And then the temperature range will feel from about 65 degrees to 87. But as always, it'll feel warmer, right? But again, it's cooler temperatures.
Yes.
I didn't say no 90. So
come on, winter.
That's a win. So, moving over to our honor code, we have our honor code that we would love for each of you to repeat after us. So, in English, I will arrive to school each day on time and ready to work.
I will arrive to school each day on time and ready to work.
I will treat all with respect and dignity.
I will treat all with respect and dignity.
I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully.
I will solve any conflicts that arise peacefully.
I will care for and protect our environment.
I will care for and protect our environment.
Awesome.
Ahora en español. Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar.
Seré puntual y estaré listo para trabajar.
Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad.
Trataré a todos con respeto y dignidad.
Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica.
Resolveré los conflictos de forma pacífica.
Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente.
Cuidaré y protegeré nuestro medio ambiente. Woohoo! Awesome. Yes. Now, a couple of announcements I want to share. So today, right, we continue our Spirit Week with Jersey Day. So today was to highlight all of our football and soccer players and just the sport in general because it's the number one Latin played sport. Can't really tell you a lot of players I know. I know Messi, I know Ronaldo, I know
That's about it.
Neymar. hey. I know Neymar, I know didn't David Beckham play?
Did he?
Right? David Beckham? Oh my god.
And there's also Mbappe.
I don't know who that is.
Whoever that is.
Ochoa.
Oh,
That's about it, guys. I'm sorry. My knowledge is like very slim.
Seriously.
But it's okay. Because as long as you're wearing those jerseys,
all
that
that
tells
matters.
us that you know who those people are. Okay? So that's what we should be seeing today. But if you're not right into that, which it's okay, we do have our second house challenge. Woo! Happening this afternoon. So if you aren't in the jersey, right, make sure that you're wearing any type of representation of your house color. Today it's supposed to be more of like a going all out type of thing. So all decked out in red, all decked out in green, blue, or black.
Go
okay?
River.
So she's in River.
I'm in River.
I'm an Amistad. I don't really know how to symbolize a peacock.
My feathers.
But we're also knights. So I guess I can stand like this. I don't know. So that'll be later this afternoon. And then moving on to Thursday, it's Loteria Day. I'm so excited for that.
I'm ready to go all out. I hope y'all are too.
I have my little cardboard. I just gotta finish putting together, and my costume should be already at home.
My costume's here today.
So that should be another interesting one. Again, guys, these are just days where you guys can be out of uniform and just pretty much celebrate and have fun. Yes.
Oh my God, why are we the same person?
And have fun. So we can't wait to see all of you guys dressed out in your different Loteria cards. And again, if you're not sure what that looks like, Google it, right? You have a couple of more hours before the next day. So, and then last but not least, we end with our big Hispanic Heritage Month presentation celebration, whatever you want to call it. And on Friday, right, it's encouraged for you guys to dress in your country's colors, okay? So whether you're Argentina, Peru, Ecuador, Mexico, Guatemala, you name it, dress in those colors and represent, okay? Can't wait to see all of that. And then later that afternoon at 1:30, we have our presentation performances by all of you guys, which is crazy because we've never really had all the grade levels performing.
All of the grades, right?
So all grade levels will be performing, whether they're singing, dancing, some type of presentation. We can't wait. Your parents are invited if they can come. So super duper excited to see how that turns out. Okay. And then end of day Friday, you should be receiving your report cards because all grades should have been submitted and ready to be printed. So report cards should be passed out Friday. If you were wondering what your grades are, that's the day you're going to find out. Although you do have focus, but there you'll see like comments that your teachers have to share with your parents. So those will be passed out Friday. Make sure you give those to your parents so that they're informed of that as well. And then into next week, that leads us to our award ceremony, our first one of the quarter or of the year. And again, it'll be split between kinder through second, third through fifth, and then middle school. But more details will be shared on that. I'm sharing the principal's message that Ms. Quintero is going to have. But fun and exciting things happening. And that just means we're reaching the end of October, which to me is crazy because then we're already in 2 breaks and then halfway through the year. And then next thing you know, it'll be June and we'll be right back into summer, guys. Time is going too fast. Too fast for me. But it's okay. Good and exciting things happening. So that's all that matters. Oh, and I skipped over our character parade. That also is going to be happening in October, the 31st, that day of Halloween. But again, we flip it and change it into something a little bit more, school-wide that we can celebrate. So more details will be shared on that as well. But I do want to invite your parents, right? Your parents are invited to host a trunk for our trunk or treat, and it can be any theme. Doesn't have to go with the theme that you guys have in your classrooms, but it can be any type of theme. I know last year we had Beetlejuice, we had cows, we had I think the Three Witches, Hocus Pocus,
I didn't remember either.
and a couple other ones, Dia de los Muertos. There was a whole bunch of them, but we want more, right? Because the more trunks, the more candy. So if your parents can come, make sure that they arrive, and if they are planning on doing it, let them know they need to call Miss Mendoza so that she has them already ready, and so we can plan out where the cards are going to go. All right, but again, fun and exciting things happening. So stay tuned and be ready for them. All right, but with all that being said, that wraps up our morning announcements. Thank you so much for joining us on our on our morning announcements.
TV show.
Have a great rest of your day. Remember that we are
Dragon Pride.
Goodbye, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.
Este es el programa número 1 de la televisión humorística, El Chavo.